Hello, David and Kinoko. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Surprise, we have knitting cam. I bought a second webcam today, so we have knitting cam, which I'm actually gonna angle up. Well, let's see. There we go. That's a bit too much. There we go. Yay! We can see what I'm working on without me having to sit up here to knit. So, yes, we have a second camera. I'm very excited. How are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? Has everybody had a good weekend? I am good. A little bit tired. It's a Monday. I'm, for some reason, always tired on a Monday. But yeah, been doing not too much crafting today, but lots of stuff during the weekend. So I'm very excited, actually. Dyed lots of wool and yarn and stuff on Saturday. On the Saturday that just was with indigo dye, and that was very exciting. And I've been cross-stitching and knitting and crocheting and stuff, so I'm very happy. And hello, Pumpkin. Welcome. How are you? How are you today? We have knitting cam. I'm very excited. David had a good weekend. That's very good to hear. I was here for it, so I'm glad you thought it was good. Wish I could work on my card with you, but I'm writing my pattern. Ooh, exciting. Good luck with that. Good luck with writing. That's one thing I did this weekend as well. I got my sock pattern into testing, and that's also very, very exciting. I love seeing the different colours. I can't show anything right now, but I'll have photos up on Instagram and stuff and share when people start posting them. But I have a bunch of testers, and everyone so far has been showing pictures and all of the different colours. Oh, I don't have the socks with me. I was going to show you, but I can bring up a photo, because maybe I should also like show the socks I'm talking about. It's my Broom Rider socks. These socks. And it's great getting to see everything. I can show them again. Getting to see everything like with different colours. It's so exciting. It's been so long since I had an actual like. Also, sorry about the noisy background. I also decided this was the perfect opportunity to go have a poo. So she's on the loo at the moment. The knitting cam is cool. Yay! And hello, Donna. Welcome. How are you today? I am. Yes, exactly, David. Exactly, David. We all love Elsa, despite her choosing the best opportunities to go do her biz. But yes, I'm very happy to have a second camera so we can actually see what I'm working on. Very, very exciting. And also nice because I don't have to sit up here. So very happy about that. You also plan to have testers. That's great. Can't wait to see what you're working on. What's the pattern going to be for? I'm very excited to hear. And also thank you. I really love these socks. I have a matching mitt pattern out already since a few years back. I just finally got around to actually finishing up the sock pattern, so I'm very, very excited about those. And they are going to be out in time for like Socktober, Halloween, like very exciting. And hello, Aura and Elliot. Welcome. How are you today? Hope you're all having a good Monday. Hope you are having a good Monday too. But yes, I also hope everyone's having a great Monday. Pumpkin is alright. Mum and I are leaving for Greece. Ooh, so you're packing away. Gonna attempt sewing a pair of shorts before as well. Good luck with the shorts and have all of the fun on your travels. Safe travels. and enjoy Greece. That's gonna be very nice. I have never been to Greece, but it's one place I would like to visit at some point. So maybe at some point I'll also go to Greece. But yeah, I've never been there. It feels like we're watching a spy movie. It's very nice to have, actually. I'm excited about it. But it was a bit of a hassle setting it up because it has like a built-in microphone, and it kind of did an override kind of thing with my other microphone, and this one has a microphone, so everything just went super high pitched and choppy, and it was like lagging a lot. So I had to like go into a bunch of different settings and just basically remove the microphone from the new webcam, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah. Now it works, and hopefully the sound quality is as it usually is, because I think I managed to do everything, and I double checked before starting stream, so it should be okay. But hopefully nothing happens during stream. So, but if there is an Elsa right here, if the sound suddenly goes high pitched and choppy, let me know. Because then that's we all know then what that is, and that's the new webcam. Hey, Elsa wants to jump up. You gonna jump up? Yes, we have a cat cam. It's cat cam as well. Oh, it's for the ring you showed in the server. Oh, nice. That's very nice. Good luck with that. It's gonna be great. And hello, Tawana. Welcome, welcome. And hello from Germany. Remind me of your name. I remember your name was something, but I don't remember what the name was. But I remember it was something else than your username. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names, but please remind me. You're going to Crete. Nice. Parents and the friends go there every year. Funnily enough, your dad won't be joining this year, but your mum asked if you wanted to come along kind of last minute. Oh, very nice. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, boy. There we go. We're back to knit cam. Back to yarn cam. Great. Elsa graced us with your presents. She did. All of the Elsa stickers. Thank you, everyone. You'll do great with the pattern, Kanoko. I just know it. It's gonna be great. But good luck with it. Good luck with writing. Writing patterns can be confusing, so best of luck with it. Steffi, yes, that was it. Thank you. I'll try to remember this time. Welcome, Steffi. Hope you're doing well. What's everyone working on today except for, what did we have already? We have a pattern, and we have, what's everyone working on? The set I'm working on is so cute. Thank you. I adore the colour. Hang on. I'm good. Sorry. Yes, knit/cat cam, dual purpose, indeed. Or triple purpose, because it can also be crochet cam. So, yeah. Have I decided on a colour scheme for my Stephen West shawl? Not quite yet. I am stressing a little bit because I need to, squeaky chair, I need to start dyeing the yarn like this week. So I'm ready to go. But I don't really know what colours I want to do. It's difficult. I was almost certain I was going to go for like my pony Sona. I can show a picture of her in just a second. Give me one moment. Because she's like butter yellow and pink and baby blue. And then add in some, I guess, lavender. But I don't know. I kind of want to go for like already existing ponies because I want to base it on My Little Pony again, because that's a lot of fun. I like crafting pony themed things, but I just cannot decide. I cannot decide. Is anyone else going to do MCAL, by the way? And in that case, what colours are you going to do? I am super excited to know. And I'm also super excited to start, but I need to decide on my colours. I can't. It's so difficult. Last year was easy because it was 2 colours, but now it's like 4, and I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But I'm very excited. David is not working on anything. Okay. That's okay. You're just chilling, and that's also good. And Pumpkin is crocheting a Gengar. Nice. Very nice. Ryan Elliott says, sister tried on the sweater you're making for her, just have the neck ribbing left. Ooh, nice. Praying that blocking will help with some length. Fingers crossed for that. Blocking usually helps with most things you want it to help with, so fingers crossed it will. All hail squeaky chair. Indeed. Steffi's restarting bullet journal. Nice. Have fun. Setting up a bullet journal is like the best thing. I love that. Then actually keeping up with it, I'm really bad at. That's why I swapped over from like bullet journaling to this kind of journal, which is like half bullet journal. It's really nice actually. It has like dotted pages and, oops, dropping everything out of it. Dotted pages, and it kind of looks like a bujo, and then I can just add stickers, and I like to. I've added a, wow, that's where my camera is. Added a photo of a Labubu there and stuff, so I used to bullet journal for years, but I always like fall off sometime in June, and then I don't pick it up until like October for like 2 weeks because I want to do spooky themes, and then I drop off again until December because it's Christmas and I need to plan. But I always need a planner, so I have a ready-made bullet journal, and I just decorate and actually use it as a planner, and it's been working for me. I think this is the 2nd year I have this one, or 3rd, might be 3rd, I don't remember, but it's really nice. I love it. But setting up the bujo, the best thing. I love it. She's so adorable. Reminds me of the B&D character you wanted to make. Who, Elsa? Oh no, the pony. Thank you. I love my pony. She has the best colours, and she also has the septum piercing, and she's a unicorn. I love her. Her name is Shaiyeh Latte because I also love coffee. So Pumpkin is procrastinating on unraveling your first attempt at the purple Wanaka sweater because you need the yarn to continue on the new one. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, unraveling is not the most fun. It can be pretty cathartic, but it's also not the most fun thing you can do, so I get you. Don't even have the energy to finish whips right now, so not for you. Oh no. No. Velikip is gonna try the musical. Nice. Kind of soft orange, lilac, rose and white. That's gonna be beautiful. I love that. I love that. That's gonna look great. And hello Unikitty. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Does anyone just struggle with adding images as you create the pattern? I write my patterns in Canva. Or first I like write them on paper or Google Docs or whatever I have available to me when I need to just jot down notes. But the actual patterns, I use Canva, and then you can add in images really, really easily if you use like frames. So I can recommend that if if you need to add visuals, because it's really, really neat and helpful. You blocked it, so it's doing the ramen noodle. Oh no! So you need to wash or steam it. That is annoying, and yeah, I definitely get procrastinating that then. Sometimes, I know this is not great. This is not what you're supposed to do at all, but sometimes I just knit with the noodle yarn because I don't have the patience to wash the yarn again. I know I'm not supposed to do that, but who's gonna know? Except for me, who's gonna be annoyed by it because it's not gonna be quite even, but who's gonna know? How would they know? Super happy with how the colours looked online, so tomorrow I shall see if it works IRL too. Fingers crossed for that. But yeah, I really need to decide on mine. Did you order a kit, or is it like a kit you put together yourself, by the way? What you do is old school to write, then recreate in Google Docs, but have ADHD, so forget to film/record the progress. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. Even when I actually film a video, I often forget to film the video of like crucial steps in my patterns and stuff, tutorials. So I feel ya. I just make it another one and take photos of that in those cases. But yes, I write quite a few patterns these days, and I often forget to add stuff or like take photos of stuff, so I totally get you. Did also just try to knit it, but it was so obvious. Yeah, it can be really obvious. I'm sorry. Oh no, not the noodle yarn. It's like, it doesn't really matter when it's like in a sock heel or something. I think actually the contrast color I used for my Brim Rider sock was noodle yarn, and it was in this much of a cuff, and then the heel, and then the toe, and you can't tell at all. But I've also steam blocked them afterwards, but still. But for like a sweater it would be quite obvious. Put it together yourself. Oh nice! Using Tucker wool fingering and got a bit of Tucker wool silk mohairing white for the mohair dare. Nice! I don't have a mohair dare. I was debating whether I wanted to do one, but I decided I was just gonna go for like 4 skeins of regular sock yarn. So they are hanging out behind me, waiting for me to dye them up in colours that I have yet to decide on. So by the way, mushroom. I love that. There are so many mushrooms outside now. It's so nice. I really want to go foraging for like chanterelles. They are the best mushroom. But what is time? When do I do that? But also, like when I'm out with the horses, I see the mushrooms, but then I'm out with the horses and you just zoom past the mushrooms and you're like, oh, bye food. I always bring a little baggie so I can like pick the mushrooms, but I have yet to actually pick a single one this year, so. And hello Tuli, welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well today. How are you? It's gonna be your first Stephen West Amcal, so I'm just going all in. I love that. I did that for my first as well. Went with, I think I had 2 different mohair dares in that one. So I added, like, cannot speak, I'm sorry. too excited about MCal. For my first one I had, that was the shawlography with like 5 colours. And I also did like the same colour grey as I have one of my colours as a mohair, and I also had a dark red mohair. So I did all kinds of fun things with that one. I really love that shawl. But I don't think I've done a mohair since then. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I need to have a look at my shawls. I need to do the yearly like reel of here are all my Stephen West shawls. Let's do the new one. So yeah. And it's stockinette and the Rhine are the same colour, it's just painfully obvious. Yeah, it's also not a fluffy yarn or anything either. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. It's gonna, unfortunately, be quite noodly and obvious. Your favourite mushroom is the king oyster. Oh, I love king oyster mushroom. It's very, very delicious. It's one of my faves as well. For sure. Also suggest you have a professional because you can't really tell just based off the looks, so better to have someone who knows why you haven't yet. Forage for mushrooms. I grew up foraging for mushrooms, so I only pick the ones I really know and I know I also like. I know a bunch of mushrooms, but I don't like all of the ones I know. So I basically only pick like different variations of the chanterelle mushroom, and also there are some others I do pick as well, but none of them have, in Sweden at least, none of them have any dangerous lookalikes, so it's fine. But I agree, definitely be careful when foraging for mushrooms, and don't pick anything you don't know exactly what it is, because yeah, they can be quite dangerous. Have not yet ventured into the realm of mushrooms, but I've always found it interesting. It is very interesting. I love it. Wanted to go into is it mycology? Right? Mushroom. At some point we went into crochet knit instead, but loved learning about them. Yeah. You don't have to like get super into everything and know everything about everything, but it's always a great thing to have like a hobby to research about. I love that. And hello Magic Frog Crochet. Hello, hello. We are headset twinsies. I love that. I love that. They are very cute. You have great taste. Yeah, you're not doing it without reading thoroughly up on it. That's great. Very good. It's also so different from like country to country what mushrooms grow where. So if you are in the new to you area, never pick anything even though it looks like what's safe where you live. It's one thing I know as well. Thank you, Magic Frog. Thank you, thank you. My phone keeps going off, so I'm just gonna put it over there upside down so I don't have to see it. There we go, because it's like throwing me off. My goal today, I think, is gonna be, because last week we tried to do 2 decreases. We did not do 2 decreases, we only did 1. Goodness, I have such a hard time, like, I keep stumbling over my words. I want to say the word after the one I'm gonna say next all the time. Sorry for, like, being such a mush mouth today. But yeah, I I want progress on this sweater, so I'm gonna try and get to 2 decreases done today, because last time we only did 1, so that I can actually finish this September sweater before September is over. I think that would be nice. You've been sleeping but now knitting a sock. Finished one about 15 minutes ago. Nice! Can we get some party emojis in chat for the one finished sock? Yay! Party time! There we go! When your sons try to educate you on mushrooms, how slowed his roll, thinking his mummy over here wasn't off red in a random field so many times back in the day. Oh dear. Speedrun cardigan 101. Not quite, but maybe. I wish. I wish. Honestly, like the body and like the start of this was pretty much a speedrun. It was really, really quick. But the sleeves have been taking me a while. I don't know why, but they have. But I also got more yarn in the mail, so we don't have to play yarn chicken anymore. So that's very nice. That's one thing that like put me off of working on it. It was I had this and this, and I just know it won't be enough to finish it. So I have more yarn. So we're fine. We're gonna have enough to finish it. That yarn looks so comfortable, is it? It is super soft, super duper soft. Very, very fluffy, very cuddly, very squishy. It's drops air. I can show you the actual ball of yarn. It's where's the camera? There it is. There we go. Drops air. So it is what? 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, and 7% wool. It's very, very, very nice. Can definitely recommend it. It's very cozy. Your favourite mushroom to pick is winter chanterelle / yellowfoot. Yeah, that one is very nice. Also a bunch of other stuff, but on top of being foraging since childhood, took a mushroom course at uni, and I know all the dangerous ones. That's great. That is great. So, to me, the bigger parts are fun, and the smaller panels make it go fast because I knit fast. Yeah, usually like sleeves are really quick for me, but for some reason these aren't. I think it's because I usually just knit my sleeves straight and don't bother with decreases until like the end of the sleeve, so I get like a puffy sleeve. These ones are tapered, so I have to like measure and stuff, so I have to keep looking at what I'm doing. I think that slows me down a lot, actually. And also the fact that I mostly knit on this during stream. And what do I do during stream? I talk and I read chat, so I knit slowly. Which is fine, I love it here, but I don't knit as fast as I could if I were just knitting. So yeah. It looks wonderful. It is wonderful. I love this yarn. I have knit other things in similar yarn, like it's one of those blown yarns where it has like a mesh in the middle and then all of the fluff blown into it. I've knit with similar yarn before, and that's also very, very soft. But this one is probably softer than the other one. I don't remember the brand of the other one I knit with. But in general, yarns like these are very, very soft and nice, so I can definitely recommend if you want to knit something very fluffy at some point. It is a fluffy yarn, it is very fluffy and soft. My favourite non-edibles are slime molds. They move, they are awesome. Those are really cool. Very, very cool mushrooms, or molds, or fungi. But yeah. Have you seen those like in real life? Because I haven't. I just know about them and they are super cool, but I've never seen them. Have to walk doggos. Enjoy the doggy walk and say hey to the dogs from us. Never mind, gonna eat, it's raining. Oh no. Well, enjoy food instead. Say hi to food from us instead. Oh. There we go. I got stuck on a stitch there. Did I mess it up? I did not. We're fine. We are fine. David says, hi food. You have seen at least 3 different species? That's so cool. That is so cool. Oh, I saw like a couple of years ago. I've never seen those in real life before that. But those mushrooms that look like they have little droplets of blood on them. I found those a couple of years ago. Obviously didn't pick, but I saw them and it was really amazing because I had never seen them before in real life, only in photos. And I had recently done like an art challenge with like mushroom themed art. So I made a bunch of like mushroom fairies, and one of them was based on one of those mushrooms. So I was like, oh my god, it's that fairy I drew, but what is it doing in the forest here? I didn't know they grew in Sweden. Apparently they do, they're just quite rare. But it was really amazing to see. Those are very, very cool. But not something for you if you have like trypophobia, because they are quite gross looking. But they are, what are they called? Bleeding tooth mushroom, I think. They are very cool. Anyway. I need to like slow down my talking because I just cannot speak today for some reason. I'm very sorry. Very, very sorry. You'll tell the dogs hi and the food great. Love looking at all the mushrooms that pop up during the fall. I do too. It's such a good time. Such a great time. I think I saw wood ear fungus, but not confident enough to truly identify them. That's cool. Could be like a version of it, maybe. There are probably like different kinds of wood ear mushrooms, but maybe not every kind of them is like edible, but that's cool. I think everyone is talking about pretty mushrooms and stuff and I overshadowed and I apologise. That's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Blizzard says hi, the Great Pyrenees dog. Hello, Blizzard. Chair, it has spoken. It has. Again. The chair is talkative today, almost as talkative as I am. But maybe Chair is better at not stumbling over his words today. I don't know. I am gonna finish this row and then we are gonna be hydrating because we have been knitting for half an hour. So everybody go fetch something to drink unless you have something with you, because we are gonna have a sip of water in just a minute or two. Blizzard is the perfect name for Great Pyrenees. I agree. We love mushrooms here. I should make something dedicated to mushrooms. Oh yeah. Maybe I will. Maybe I should. Maybe I will. That would be fun, actually. like a mushroom sock or something. I don't really knit socks, that's the thing. Like, I love knitting socks, but I don't do it that much anymore. I have a lot of like sock ideas, I just never get around to it for some reason. Maybe I should just get back into knitting socks. I feel like there are lots of like sock with mushroom patterns out there though. I'll think about it. Because a mushroom themed knit or crochet pattern would be really fun actually. I've had plenty of water today actually, and I have a glass of Coke. Nice, enjoy your cola. Right, hydration check everyone. Grab something to drink, doesn't have to be water. Right, back to knitting. We need how many more centimeters? We need 7 centimeters between decreases. So we're gonna see how far we have knit. We are at 5.5 centimeters. So a few more rows, and then we do the first decrease of the day. Yay! I love mushrooms so much that when I heard people talking about shrooms, I thought it was just fellow lovers of eating mushrooms. Yeah. I get that. Also like the weird looks you can get when you're like, oh, I really love mushrooms, and people are like, you what? Like, I mean, actual foraging for like chanterelles and champignons. That's what I mean? Oh, okay. We have a lot of mushroom amigurumi crochet patterns. Nice. That's nice. Knit socks will definitely want to test. I will look at what's already out there and see if I get any ideas of anything that's not really like already designed, because I don't want to just make a pattern that looks like everybody else's pattern. But I will definitely look into mushroom themed patterns, because that sounds like a lot of fun. May I just lay down on your pattern book? Oh no. It is time for cat cuddles for Pumpkin. And hello Beck, welcome, welcome. How are you today? Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing great. Happy Monday. Take your time, no one's rushing you. We love what you create anyways. Thank you so much. But no rush over here. I'm just excited to make stuff. I have so much I need to work on this week though. We'll see how much I actually have time for. Like, I'm not talking about the mushroom pattern thingy now. I'm talking about a bunch of other things that I need to work on this week. But speaking of not mushrooms, but like fall themed things, I started my new cross stitch. The Colourfully Sarah one that I've been talking about for like 3 weeks, that I want to start this one soon. I actually started it like a couple of days ago because I finished the snake, which is now somewhere in the room. I wanted to show it, but I don't have a photo, and I've hid it somewhere because Cheddar wanted to like sit on it because I still need to frame it. But I finished that one, and I will show it off when I've framed it and hung it on the wall. But I'm gonna finish this, what I have on the needles, and like not what I have on the needles as in finish the whole sweater, but like finish this needle of knitting, and then I'm going to bring out the new cross stitch because I'm very excited about it. It's so cute. It's so cute. I want to show it off. I want to talk about it. So I have it in here in my very not that cute file. But oops, bring floss all over the place. We only have outlines so far, but it's gonna be so cute. I love it. It's the pastel Halloween. So it's gonna be another pumpkin down here, and then it's gonna be some like candy and stuff. And I'm very, very, very excited about this one. Also the colors. Like, can I please have all of my colors? This is like there you are. There you are. The color palette. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love it. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, or it already is. It already is so much fun. I love working on this. This has been very cozy to work on in the evenings. And yeah, I'm super excited. Let me see, I'm gonna catch up with chat. Becky's doing great, working on a cabled vest in moss green for fall. That sounds so cozy. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Skin just doing repeat rounds. Oh yeah, for the pattern. Yeah. That's lucky, at least. I think you'll get the Halloween cross-stitch pattern as well. Do it. Do it. It's so cute and it's really fun to work on. And I'm really glad I finally started, like, I've been hoarding her patterns because they are all so cute. I bought, like, I have the bread pattern, I have the pasta pattern, I have a bunch of, like, squeaky chair noises in the background. I have a bunch of, like, Animal Crossing ones. I have a couple of Pokemon ones. Like, I have a bunch of her patterns. I finally started one and I'm very happy about it because it's really cute. I also have the Jimba-san one. That one I want to do very soon because I love Jimba-san. I just want to decide on what colour of Aida cloth I want for that one. And for those of you who don't know, this is not Jimba-san, this is Maigo no Kokijera, but it's a similar character. Jimba-san is like a whale shark that looks like the same as this one. And I love that character a lot. He's very, very cute. Make want to stream while making the pattern. Like, don't stream and write a pattern at the same time maybe, but stream and make your crocheted project. Definitely, because I think writing a pattern and streaming at the same time will be quite difficult for you. But crocheting and streaming is always a great time, so go for it. Cheddar needs to inspect the snake for quality control reasons. Yeah, how dare I block him in the course of his important work? Well, he'd been inspecting it multiple times already. I don't know how much more inspection it needs. But yeah, I guess. I am bad. Maybe I need to just put it somewhere so you can sit on it for a bit. So we know that it's confirmed to be like proper quality. And thank you everyone. Like I said, I love the Halloween pattern. I cannot wait to finish it. I am, spoiler alert, working on it in a video as well, so it's gonna be up at some point. I'm trying to get some like Halloween stuff or like fall/Halloween stuff filmed right now. Right now it looks like everything is gonna end up in the same video because what is time, but that's okay maybe. but I'm not going to have time to film a lot in October because I'm going to be working on the shawl, so I need to get a lot of stuff done right now. But yeah, it's going to be in a video. I'm very excited. Becca's been sewing fleece fabric into candies for 2 weeks now. I have an event soon. Good luck with the event. That sounds really cute. And David says chair. Chair sounded like a screen door there. Chair. Squeaky chair. It's a paid actor of the channel. Pumpkin says, a friend is buying 3 of the Junimas you made when she gets paid. Nice! She loves them so much and it makes you very happy. Congrats on selling them. That's good. That's awesome. That's gonna be great. They are really, really adorable. I saw them in the channel. They are super cute. Tulip's first staff blanket is finally done after 7 months. Nice! Finished the little ends about a week ago. Great job! More party emojis for Tuli. More party emojis. Great job on finishing. That's so exciting. Have I ever invited anyone to stream with me? No, I have not. I have been on Frizzy's stream once, but so far I've been streaming on my own. And that's kind of where I'm at the moment with streaming. But maybe I'll do something like Frizzy did in the future. I don't know. We'll see. I might have Frizzy on because I've been on her channel. But we'll see. I don't really have any program for like co-streaming. So I don't think. Maybe I do have a setting for it. I just don't know it because I've never looked into it because I just stream alone. But no, I haven't. It was laying in a closet. But now it's done. And that's so great. Pumpkin says, time is an illusion. Absolutely. It absolutely is. What is time? Kind of scared of how much time the MCAL would take. Well, it depends on like how into it you want to go. Like last year was the first time I actually finished it within the month, and that was because I made a video challenge out of finishing it. Usually I've been just knitting on it for a while. One of them I finished like a couple of weeks before the next cal, so you don't have to give it that much time if you don't want to. But I think it's fun, and I'm gonna do it again because I had a great time with it. And last year was also very forgiving when it comes to that because it was a lot of smaller like modular pieces, so it was very quick. Not very quick to knit, but it was quick to knit compared to some other shawls that have been like very, very big with like big, long big pieces of just stockinette or like garter stitch or whatever. So we'll see about this one, what it's gonna look like. I'm very, very curious, of course. And some of the colors are so bright. So like with his kits, they are very bright, so I'm excited to see what the vibe is going to be for the pattern. I've done something here. I need to fix that. Maybe if I just do that I can fix it. No, I can't because that was wrong. Oh no. Whatever did I do? Honestly, Shy, what have you done? There we go. No, not at all. Dang it. I don't know what I've done. Let's just say that was that solved it. Sorry, I I had a stitch there that wasn't very. No, wait. What is going on? No, that is right. I just had a massive brain fart. What am I even doing? This is right. Yeah, this is right. We're good. We're good. I just don't know what I'm doing. I just forgot how to knit brioche whilst knitting brioche, and I'll remember again now. I don't know what that was. I don't know. Don't think I've had enough coffee today. Right, let's see. Party emojis. Thank you everyone for the party emojis. Also want to make the star blanket though. Use the yarn for your wedding dress. That's a very good thing to use yarn for, in my opinion. You can always get other yarn for the star blanket, because I think wedding dress takes priority. Take that from someone who got married this year. It takes all of the priorities. All of them. You're starting to have a cheat because she loves them so much but doesn't have that much money to do with. Yeah. It's always nice when you can do that for friends, in my opinion. Like, it's, first of all, very nice of a friend to offer to pay for something, or like want to pay for something. Because, like, I tend to just want to give my friends things if they like, I would like that. Yeah, you can have it because you're my friend. So it's always nice when friends actually want to pay. They do. It's me that doesn't actually want to take payment for things. But it's also nice when you can do that for your friends who don't have a lot of money. I say also as the friend who historically has been the friend who didn't have a lot of money. So I don't know, my brain today, I struggle to think. I don't know what is up in my brain today. I feel like I want to say things and they come out slightly backwards. I need sleep. I believe YouTube does. YouTube has a setting for that. Maybe it does. I don't know. I stream on YouTube, but I don't use YouTube's like studio for live streaming. But maybe it does. How do I add music? I have added Spotify into my streaming software as like a source, and then it plays the music that I play on my computer. So that works really well. Happens to the best of us. Thank you. I feel so disorganized. I feel like I'm always disorganized. Like Mondays are a difficult day for me for whatever. I think it's because it's like it's been a weekend and weekends don't really have any routine to speak of, because we always do different things in the weekends, and then it's back to routine on a Monday, and I'm like all confused and trying to catch up with things I wanted to do over the weekend but didn't because we did other things, and yeah, I think that's probably why I'm always slightly disorganized on a Monday evening. Because today has also been out of the normal Monday routine, because we usually do like boring stuff like groceries and cleaning on Sundays, but this week we did it today, and so I've been thrown out of my routine. Doubly so. So yeah, that's probably why I'm a little bit like scatterbrained today. but it's how my brain is, I guess. I realize I've been reading the pattern wrong. Instead of 24 repeats, you need only 12. Oh no! So just goes half of the stuff off. I hate when I do that. I've done that. Like, oh my goodness, I remember before I learned when you're knitting flat, for a while when I was like new to knitting from patterns, because when I learned to knit I didn't really knit from patterns, but when I was new at knitting from patterns I wasn't aware that one row was just one way and then another row is back, because I mostly knit in the round before that, and those rounds don't really work the same. Or they do, but you know what I mean. They don't work the same as in you get to the end of something and turn around and work your way back. So my brain couldn't handle that. It like think of how does this work? So I thought one row was there and then back again on the wrong side. So like one knit and one purl row, that's one row. And everything was just really oddly shaped there for a bit before I was like, wait, a purl row is a knit row, but on the other side. Oh no. It's always a confusing time when you're new to a craft, but that was quite a few years ago now. I've also, I think, done that thing, read like double the amount of stuff for like heel flaps and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm really brain foggy I can read very weird things in patterns and do stupid mistakes. So Navita released the yarn named Polka. Love the specific polka yarn called Fruit. Head and matte in finish. Nice. I don't think I've seen that, but it's another candy collab? Like the geisha one, or is it sounds nice. Really want to just give my stuff away as well, but I'm in a situation where I just need to put some value on the stuff you make. Yeah, I think you should too. I think you should, because I mean you pay for the material and you also spend your time on it, so even if it's a low price, I think it's a good thing to actually put a price on stuff you make. It comes from the person who just said, I just want to give my stuff away, but I think it's a good thing to actually put a price on the things you make. Yes. It's multicolored yarn. That sounds really nice. You just link your Spotify and it plays music you choose. Yeah, kinda. Like you can add the like app on your computer or your device you're streaming from as a source, and then whatever you play on there will play on stream. It's really nice. You're on repeat once, only 11 to go instead of 23. Oh, good. I thought you'd already done them and had to rip back 12 rows. That's very nice. I'm glad. We all have to learn. Indeed. And hello, Leonie. Welcome. You love knit and crochet. We all do here. So you're in a good place. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you are doing well. And it never stops either. Yeah, the learning. No, it really doesn't. You can always learn something new. And that's what's so very fun about crafting. Maybe we need to actually measure this now. Where did I put my measuring tool? There it is. Here we go. We are at 7! Is this a knit row? It is a knit row. Oh no, I need to back up a little. Oopsie. Happens to me a lot with crochet patterns because they're using 3 dimensions and I'm often unprepared mentally. No. Yeah. That was a slipped stitch. I need to just focus on this for a second because I need to think back in brioche, which is not that difficult, but more than my brain can handle easily today, apparently. We are a little bit brain foggy over here in Shaiyeh land. There we go, that's another. And then we need to slip one more. Now we decrease. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. And maybe we actually also knit the decrease stitch. And we whoop. And whoop. There we go. Nice. We decreased. Now I need to remember to decrease on the other side of the marker. And then we need to also mark where we decreased. The yarn is dark pink, pale yellow, pale green and dark green. That sounds gorgeous. That sounds really, really nice. Really pretty. I have to look it up. Bonavita yarn is really cute sometimes. Oh well. I mean, it's yarn with good colours, but some of the colourways are really cute. Good to know, thank you. No worries. Now I've struggled with streaming with the computer. I don't know how you guys do it. It's so difficult for you and never tried since I should maybe make, because I do have a webcam. Yeah. Go for it. You can also stream in Discord, I think, but that's like to a server and stuff. But I don't know what I was gonna say. I was thinking about how difficult is it to like navigate the streaming program. I have OBS. I don't think it's that, like, it has a little bit of a learning curve, and I have to look things up occasionally on like how to add stuff, but it's pretty plug and play, honestly. So what I recommend doing is, before streaming, is just like record, because you can record your stream or yourself without streaming. You can just record filming. I could do this without being on live, so you can do that a lot to just get a feel of how the program works and like hopping between scenes and stuff like that until you feel comfortable with it. I think that is a good way of getting started. Yeah, Sherry's extra talkative today. Yeah, it happens. It's because the owner of the chair is at home today. Let's see. I don't remember if this is how I'm supposed to do this decrease, but I'm gonna do it this way and it's gonna be fine. There we go. And we decreased a row, so I need to mark it. Need to remember to mark it. I need a stitch marker. We need a stitch marker. It's 2 stitch markers, I only need 1. How long does it usually take to finish a sweater? Depends entirely on how thick yarn you have and the pattern, if it's got colour work, if it's... For me, it depends on if it's top down or bottom up as well. because I think top down is quicker for me, because I can knit to like where something happens and then I just zoom. Usually for me, sweaters are pretty quick, but then again, this is my job, so when I work on something, it's like I mostly just knit in the days, and I film it, of course, but like I mostly craft stuff every day, so I can knit things pretty quickly, but without working on it constantly, like a couple of weeks, maybe in general for me, 2 to 4 weeks for a sweater. If I work really fast and really intensely on pretty thick needles with pretty thick yarn, I mean pretty thick, at DK weight, that's not pretty thick, it's medium, I guess. But like, anyway, DK weight cropped sweater with long sleeves for me, I can do one in 3-4 days if I just sit and knit. But like obviously body size matters for how fast it will be, and also needle size, yarn size, how intricate the pattern is, etc. So it really depends. Sorry, I can't give you a straight answer to that question. I have missed stuff in chat, so I need to scroll a little. There we go. Leonie makes knit and crochet videos too. Nice. You're small, don't even have 100 subs. But a little question: how long have I knitted or crocheted? I have knitted all my life. Basically, I learned as a child. Don't really know how old I was, but not that old. Crochet I have done like for real for a few years now. I also learned that as a child, but I never really got into crocheting until like 3 years ago, something like that, and now I crochet a lot. So I knew how to crochet when I got into crochet, but I didn't use the skill, if that makes sense. It's probably more like 4 or 5 years ago, come to think of it, but anyway, a few years. And other things like sewing and cross stitch I've also done since childhood. So yeah. And also, guys, feel free to go check out Leonie's channel, since they also have a channel. Kinoko has crocheted 3 years. Nice. Self-taught with knitting, also being self-taught and been knitting almost a year. That's very nice. What about everyone else? Yeah, I'm also curious. Lena's been knitting and crocheting for 2 months. Ooh, new craft. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so glad you are enjoying it and having fun with it. I love the learning phase and like getting into it phase of a new craft. It's so much fun. So much fun. Is OBS free? Yes, it is. It is free. There are probably paid things you can probably, I think, like scenes and stuff. If you want to buy ready-made ones, you can pay, and there are probably other things that you can pay for in the program as well, but I have it completely free. So I don't use any premium options for anything, and I've yet to encounter anything where it like prompts me to pay. So I like it so far. Sorry for fiddling. I need to swap positions a little bit because my back is starting to hurt a little, but it's okay. It's okay. Oriane Elliott has been knitting for maybe 25 plus years and crocheting for 18 plus years. Nice. Very nice. Tulix has knitted socks since you were 12 and crocheted since maybe 10, but when you were 15 you got really into it. That's also very nice. Everyone's so talented. Yes. So many different projects, indeed. I love it. Oh right, I was like, why is this stitch so far away? It's maybe because I did a decrease there. Maybe, yeah, it is. I love it when I remember what I do. But nice, that's the first decrease done in about an hour. So maybe we can actually get to 2 decreases today, because now we have fewer stitches. Because we decreased like, how many stitches? 3, 4 stitches, I think. So that's nice. Pumpkin has been crocheting for 3 or 4-ish years. I think I learned to knit as a kid, but haven't done it much until a couple of years ago when I picked it up again. Also very, very nice. Chat keeps jumping. I need to catch up with chat, sorry. Valikivi's learned to knit in elementary school 25 years ago, and then did an odd project here and there. Now I've been really into textile crafts in summer 2023. Also very, very nice. Leonie's crocheting right now. Yay! Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but prefer crochet over knit. That's not rude at all. It's completely fine to prefer a craft over other crafts. I definitely have crafts I prefer over other crafts as well. Like for instance, I prefer spinning over crochet. I think crochet and knitting is on the same level for me. Only knitting I'm always interested in, and crochet I will do a lot for a while and then I need a break from it. And then I will get really into it again. But I think I like the two just as much. But I like spinning more than I like crochet. I don't like spinning more than I like knitting. I like hand sewing more than sewing on the machine. But I also like, not me making an actual tier list of crafts. But all that to say, it's not rude to prefer a craft over another craft. It's totally fine and very normal, I think. And yes, like Pumpkin says, prefer crochet for some stuff and knit for other stuff. I definitely agree with that. Some things I think lend themselves better to crochet and other things are better with knitting. Like socks for me, not a crochet thing, definitely a knit thing. On the other hand, blankets, I prefer crochet. Stuff like that. Look at me taking care of myself and taking my gender supplements before my muscle tensions get too bad. Good on you, Pumpkin, that's great. Very nice. Very, very nice. It says, I like knitting a little bit more than crochet, but it's just my personal preference. Sometimes crochet creates a little too bulky of a fabric for me, but that's also its selling point. Indeed. Indeed. Kinoko says, do post my dolls and post my reason for why I started crochet, but it was my first time editing with Adobe. Oh, Adobe's, it's a learning curve to that program. I used to use Premiere Pro for editing my videos, and it definitely had a learning curve. But it's a very useful program when you get into it. Also, hydration check, everyone. Is David fighting the chair over there?
Yes.
Yes, he says, yes. Chair has a mind of its own today. Now, maybe it's one of those days where both him and I are pretty antsy, I think. Just need to move around. And unfortunately, his chair has opinions when he needs to like shift around in his chair. Mine doesn't say as much. But his will say, oh no, do you have to move again? Kind of. Love the t-shirt, thank you. I like it too. I also have my melody on my desk mat. I am definitely a Sanrio person. Victoria learnt it in 2011-ish from a class she took with your grandmother. Didn't do anything with it for years. Learned to crochet in 2020. Self-taught. Been remembering how to knit over the past year-ish. Nice. Very nice. Elsa is walking around again. Do you want to jump up again? Is it cat time? Hi. See if we get an Elsa appearance. Come on. Queen Elsa stickers in chat. Prepare your stickers. We have a cat. We have a cat. Frizzy, hello. You forgot I was live. That's completely fine. Great to see you. How are you today? Great to see you today. Am I working on the sleeve? Yes and no. Right now we have a cat. Time to get David in the chair into a wrestling ring. Yes. Hype because I had coffee today to keep you energetic all day. Coffee is great though. Coffee is great. I love coffee. Can't hold still. No. I feel ya. Oren Elliot used to love Sanex, Relakama and Okubidaikon were your favorites. Nice. The Jim the Sun is also Sanex, by the way, not Sanrio. That's one of my favorites. Slightly more of a favorite than any of the Sanrio characters, actually. But I also really love Sanrio. I don't want you up on the table. Thank you very much. I'm gonna move that. If you want to go on the table, you can go over here. You can go over there. Do you want to go over there? Sorry for the hiccups. Do you want to go over there? You want to stay? Cheese Cat. This is not Cheese Cat. Cheese Cat is somewhere else, but this is Toffee Cat. She's slightly more, but she looks very orange in the second camera. I agree. But Cheese Cat, I don't know where Cheese is. He's somewhere around here. All of the Elsa emojis in chat, thank you. Queen Elsa is here and she's purring. Frizz is doing well, great to hear. Very nice. By the way, because it's awake and not very tired, how late is it? Just wake up or almost going to sleep or something. It is 20 minutes past 9 in the evening here, so it's going to be bedtime in a while for me. So I am energetic, but I'm also quite tired. So I'm just good at hyping myself up for stream. Oh no, please don't sit on the yarn. Hang on. Can I have my yarn back, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Should I stay or should I go? Is Elsa's theme song? Yeah, for real. That's like any cat's theme song. That's a very typical cat thing. Maybe I stay, maybe I go, maybe I come back, maybe I leave and then I look back and remember, oh, it's Mum. I'm gonna go sit on Mum's lap again because I haven't seen Mum in all of 2 seconds. So yeah, this is my knitting. She looks happy. Sometimes she does, sometimes she looks very grumpy. I'm glad you think she looks happy today. I think she's pretty happy today. She's had an okay day, I think. What a sweetie girl, Queen Elsa. We are blessed by her presence. Yes, again. Is she purring? Not anymore, I don't think. But yes. Elsa is here. It's been quite some time since Cheese Cat wanted to be on stream, actually. I miss it. I always have to go fetch him, and then he really doesn't want to be here. Fluffy tail. She has the fluffiest tail. The rest of her is as fluffy. Oh no, she's typing in chat. Sorry. She can be just as fluffy as her tail, but we give her a haircut every month because she really hates being combed. That's like her worst thing. And she gets really bad mats because she hates the combing. So she's a happier cat when we cut her fur to very short. So she's a Persian cat, but she has short hair because we cut it for her. So she doesn't have to deal with the brushing. Well, we still have to brush, obviously, but it's not as bad because the fur isn't this long. So it's not as painful for her to be brushed. Almost going to sleep. It's 9:20 p.m. with me. Yeah, it's 9:20 over here as well. And we will be going to bed right after stream. Oh, sometime after stream. Probably like half an hour after stream. Unikitty's Persian doesn't like to sit on your lap, but love to sit next to you. That's kind of like Cheddar. He will sit on my lap. Now that it's a little bit colder, he likes to go on my lap and then ask to be under my sweater, which is cozy and very, very warm. But otherwise, he's like, the rest of the year when it's not cold, he does not want to be in my lap. Elsa will be in my lap sometimes. Other times she's like, nope, I don't want to be close at all. But yeah, they all have their own ways of doing things. Mia does the same. She doesn't want to lay in the lap, but she needs to lay right up against me. That's cozy though. That's really cozy. Elsa wants to chat. Yeah. Cheddar is trying to keep us clamoring for his return. He knows he's very popular. Yeah. I actually don't know where he is. I haven't seen him since dinner time. But he might be sleeping in our bed. Because that's where he's been like hanging out all day. So he's been a very tired boy today. I love the cats. Yeah, me too. What's the next time I'll stream? I will be live, 99% sure I'll be live on my second channel, which you can find linked in the description, on Wednesday for an Animal Crossing stream. We're gonna continue the villager hunting for Maple, and then I'll be live again on Monday next week, same time, 8 p.m. on this channel on Monday again. So that's when I'll be live. But you have a great night. You sleep well. And thank you for being here today. Orana says, my one cat loves my lap but doesn't like being the little spoon. The other cat loves being the little spoon but doesn't like laying in the lap. Yeah, they have their own very set ways of doing things, don't they? The cats. It's pretty fun. Pretty funny. So don't forget, Frizzy. I can poke you. But yeah, I always also ping in the announcement chat in the Discord when I'm about to go live. So right, I was feeling optimistic about getting to the second decrease of the day, but now that I've been just chatting for 20 minutes, I'm less optimistic. We might not make it to the second decrease. I didn't even remember how many I needed. Was it like 5? I need to count the decreases on the second sleeve. Can we do that once this row's done? Dunsky, because I want to know. Because I just want to finish this. I can wear it. If I finish this before next stream, what do we want to work on next stream? It's not going to be the MCAL, because it's not going to be out yet. Oh, wait, is it actually... I need to have a look at the calendar, because now I'm intrigued. No, it's 2nd. Yeah, it's October 2nd. So next week, if we should have it finished before next stream, because next stream is like the last couple days of September. So I need this done. But what do we want to work on next time if this is done? Because I don't really have any other bigger projects going at the moment. I have projects going. I have a bunch of projects going, but I don't have anything like a sweater. You had the notifications on your phone on silent. Happens. It happens. It's okay, Frizzy. Don't worry about it. Just very happy to see you anyway. A Halloween cross stitch. It's kind of needs concentration. I can watch stuff and cross stitch, but I think I'm gonna have a hard time talking and cross stitching because I need to do a bunch of counting and yeah, I think cross stitch is maybe difficult to do with live streaming, unless it's like it's a live stream where I don't talk, just stitch, but that's no fun. I wanna talk to you guys, so I don't think, unfortunately, we can do that one. Knitting and crochet I can totally do whilst talking, but cross stitch is a little different. Oh right, I was going to count the decreases. I could just look in the pattern, but who's got time to look at the pattern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. No, this is the brown marker. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nice. Very nice. A scarf? I don't have any scarves going. And I don't know if I have yarn for a scarf at the moment that could become like a random spontaneous scarf cast on. So yeah, it could be crochet, could be knitting, but what do we... I have a bunch of stuff that I like that I want to cast on, but I don't really have anything planned. There is a colour work cardigan I want to do with like flowers on it, but that's also like colour work. It's a little bit like cross stitch that I'm gonna have to count a lot, so I don't know if I can do that. What projects am I working on or planning to work on? I'm working on this. I'm working on something for a video. Actually, we are working on some... I have this camera, I can show it here. Some granny squares right now for a project. But I think that's going to be done before next video. So I can't work on that, because it's going to be done. And then what do I have? I don't really have anything else at the moment. It's an issue. I finished the socks. I could cast on a pair of mitts, I guess, because I want a new pair of mitts. But I don't know. I don't really have anything planned other than an amcal. Can I hiccup? Sorry. Excuse me. Sometimes I get the hiccups like after drinking water. A while after drinking water. So have a weird phobia of pointy things. A cross stitch is something that I admire from afar. It's not that pointy though. So maybe it could work in a sort of exposure therapy way, because like tapestry needles for cross stitch are blunt, very blunt. But I'm glad it's something you can admire from afar. But I also get like not liking pointy things. Needles are a bit difficult sometimes. Maybe a hat or something. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to look through my favourites on Ravelry, see what I have. Oh, snail. Maybe snail. Maybe Halloween snail. Maybe something snail related. That's a good. It's been a very long time since we did a snail. You're right. Maybe snails. I don't really have any hand sewing plans at the moment, no. Other than there are a couple of seams that I didn't fell before the video, so I still need to fell them. So we could fell seams, but I'm leaning snail at the moment. I'm really excited about that idea. Did you guys see, by the way, that God No Crochet posted baby snails? There are going to be baby snails? Very excited about the baby snails. Do I have time to test a pattern? No, but will I probably sign up to test the baby snails? Yes, because they are baby snails and I need more snails. Uh-oh, you got me talking about snails. I'm not gonna stop. Pumpkin snail. Yes, I can do a pumpkin snail. And hello, Emily Victoria. Hello, welcome in. Just gonna be lurking as I've just spotted a moth you need to deal with. Yes, go deal with the moth. Go deal with it. And feel free to lurk, that's completely fine. Snail would be fun. Yes. Yes, baby snails. They are really adorable. Really, really adorable. They're like the big snails, but slightly shorter and chubbier. You and mushrooms. Yeah. You have something you like and you can just go on and on. It's me and ponies and me and Labubu as well. I'm gonna bring up a photo of a baby snail because they are so adorable. Give me a second. I can't search baby snail. I need to search God No Crochet. God No Crochet. Look at the baby strawbird. Look at the baby strawbird. Baby bluebird. They are so cute. I love them. Also, baby pumpkin. Baby pumpkin. So yeah. Maybe next stream will actually be a snail stream. I love that. Pastel bat snail. Ooh. That would be cute as well. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to... I need to actually write something down real quick. Halloween thing I wanted to make. Halloween bunting I wanted to make with bats. Pumpkin. I'll see if I remember to look where I wrote it, but it's a good thing you said pastel bat because that's something I actually had in mind, not in snail form, but in another kind of project way. Have I seen sea bunnies? I have. They are indeed so cute. I agree, they are really cute. I have a lot of snails in the fish tanks. Like snails that you put there, like apple snails and Asarius snails, or snails that ended up there from like not ones you didn't want to be there, like the annoying kind of aquarium snails. Because, yeah, you can get a lot of snails in your fish tanks. I used to have fish growing up, and the snails were relentless at times. I love Nassarius snails though, they are so goofy. The best snail, the best underwater snail, Nassarius snail. It's Punky the pumpkin. It's Pumpkinny, I think it's called, the baby pumpkin. Do they have to be made with chenille yarn? No, they do not. I have micro crocheted the snails with this tiny with embroidery floss, and I have also made them with acrylic as well. So they don't have to be chenille. You can make them in other yarn. It will affect how they look, obviously, but you can totally make them with other yarns. The moth vanished! No! It was the same colour as your carpet. Not seen any damage on the wool or garments, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed indeed. The moths themselves aren't what eat. They just lay the eggs that turn into the cocoon yuckiness that eat the yarn. So hopefully that one is just a stray moth that doesn't even want to lay any eggs. Because not all of them will, obviously. So hopefully it's just a stray. And hopefully also it shows up again so you can kill it. Because moths are the worst. They are the worst. I have had battles with those as well. Unfortunately. We had stuff in storage. We had like outdoor storage. Not outdoor, but like a non-insulated storage that was kind of like easy for things to get into. And a rug we had got really full of moths, and yeah, that was no fun. The snails were cute. They are so adorable. I love them. I have been missing the snails. I just haven't been making snails lately. Maybe it's time. Sending you all the protected from moths well wishes. I send them to everyone, actually. May everyone in chat be protected from moths, because moths are awful. The worst. Can I thank you? A little bit of both, but motto with everything is a slight level of neglect, so I just leave them alone. Wait, which? Oh, the snails, sorry. Sorry. I'm just... What were we talking about? Moths, chenille. Oh, snails. The thing I've been saying, like, the word I've been uttering 500 times in the last 5 minutes. What do I forget about? The snails. I'm so sorry. But yes, I get that. I get that. Zombie loaf cat? Like a crochet zombie loaf cat? That would be cute. That would be really cute. Zombie or vampire snail. Nice. And Wednesday and Enid themed snails. That would also be cute. But I wouldn't really know where to start because I actually didn't watch Wednesday. I'm really bad at watching series. So I haven't watched Wednesday, unfortunately. So I've kind of missed all of the Wednesday and Enid things. I just cannot handle watching series for whatever reason. Who's the designer I like for the snails? It's Garden Hoe Crochet. I have several videos about making snails, and she is linked in all of them, but I can also pop her Instagram username in chat. Garden Hoe. Is it with a... It's not just one word, is it? I have to check. Don't remember. 1 second. Garden Hoe.crochet. That's the one. She has the snails. No, Pumpkin's phone died. Oh no. But you're back now. Welcome back. Your flat was empty for a while, which I think is why some moths occasionally pop up, but I have protective meshes on your makes. That's good. I tend to put things in like totes and bags as well to protect, and also like cedar wood and stuff like that. It was really cute. I went through a bunch of the I don't know if I've talked about that, but I have like several kilograms, like many kilograms of wool. That's not carded or anything, it's just washed wool straight from a sheep. And I bought, I don't know how many kilograms we bought, but me and my mum bought a bunch of wool together a few years ago. And it's just been sitting in a tote since, like a plastic tub, that kind of tote, not a tote bag. And I looked through them now for the first time since I got them, got them from mum because she had them and she did all of the washing and she like divided it up because we lived there for a while, but this was before we lived there. No, after, I don't remember what is time, but anyway, she had sorted it into different bags and it was adorable because the bags are like full of little bags of lavender and incense sticks and cedar wood blocks and stuff to keep nasties away. I was like, no, this is adorable. I love this. And it smells like sheep and lavender in the best way possible. Like not sheep, but like wool. You know how wool smells kind of sheepy sometimes, but in a good way. I loved it. And all of the fluff was still fine. So no nasties, no nothing. Just lots and lots of wool. And I went through those because I was going to dye some of it with indigo over the weekend with my sister-in-law, which I did. And it was also very, very fun. And it will be in a vlog. And a project video. So anyway, I need to catch up on chat again. Tried to like Wednesday, but it took me out that Wednesday and a mum seemed to not get along. That isn't the Addams Family, I know. Yeah, I didn't know that about the series, but that definitely isn't the Addams Family I know either. Get the not watching series. Never watched Stranger Things. Neither have I. I've thought about it, but then it's like it's so much time. Like I have time to watch things while I'm working on my projects and filming, knitting and all of that. I have a lot of time that I could just use for watching series and stuff, but I just don't because it's such a huge commitment to get through a series because they are long and many episodes, and I don't like the idea of having spent a lot of time on a series only for like not really liking it or feeling like it was worth it. And also many series these days just have things I don't want to have to see, sometimes kind of without forewarning. So I'm kind of like not really into series. I don't think Wednesday has any of that, but series in general, I mean, it's not really my thing. Also, I watched through so much of Doctor Who. I think we fell off in somewhere in when Peter Capaldi was the Doctor, because it just turned into, I think it did that with like the 11th Doctor, but it went from being like adventures and sometimes a little bit creepy, but mostly just enjoyable, to just being creepy all the time, and that's not something I enjoy. So yeah, I struggle with series. I've watched series before, but I don't really enjoy watching series now. I would rather watch a bunch of like videos of people crafting or talking about something they like on YouTube. She has an eyeball snail. I know. I should make that one. Maybe. And hello, Liam. Knitting a yellow sweater, knitting a yellow scarf, knitting a blue and green shawl, crocheting a black, red, yellow and white hexie cardigan, and crocheting a purple skirt. Those are all awesome projects. Good luck with it all. They sound great. Also, hexie cardi makes me excited because it's been a while since I've made one and I'm kind of getting the itch to make a hexie. Maybe not a hexie wrap this time, but just a hexie cardigan. So have fun with it, and thank you for sharing that. Excited for you. Eyeball snail sounds so cool. I know, it is really cool. I have the pattern for it. I have all of the snail patterns, so I could totally make that one. But yeah, I do have all of the snail patterns. So... Oh yeah, exception to my rant about series would be anime series. I occasionally watch anime series, but that's a different thing. That's a totally different thing. Can I go? Finished watching Can I speak? Chainsaw Man recently on rewatched The Study Case of Vanitas, which has your baby Noe. Miss him. No, I haven't watched either of those actually. I do have the first book of Vanitas. I just after, because obviously I also have a bit of a manga collection. It's not huge, but I collect series I like, manga series I like. And I started on Vanitas, but then I just kind of stopped buying manga because I didn't have money for it anymore. So I'm way behind on reading that one. I've only read the first book. I liked it though, so I want to continue reading that one. But yeah, someday I will pick it all back up again. Doctor Who, when Moffat took over, I stopped watching. He also made that Sherlock series that really didn't like as a long-time Sherlock Holmes fan. I liked the first season of Sherlock when it came out. I was definitely on the Sherlock hype train, but I kind of fell off of that series as well. With the second season, I don't know. Did I even watch the third? Maybe I watched it. I watched it and didn't really enjoy it. I don't remember. It's been so long. Sherlock was the thing when Sherlock was the thing. And it hasn't really been a thing for me after that, but yeah. I think the whole Doctor Who thing was kind of what got me off of, put me off of watching series in general. Because it was so many hours spent on watching a series only for it to be like, I don't really enjoy this anymore, and it has kind of soured the whole experience, you know? It's no fun to just watch something time after, episode after episode and feeling like it never really gets any better. And I've wasted so much time on this. So yeah. Pumpkin mostly chips away at different animes, watching YouTube or listening to audiobooks. Me too. Mine is the audiobooks, because I cannot keep focus on audiobooks to save my life. I can listen to people talk on YouTube about stuff, but I cannot focus on audiobooks for whatever reason. Just feels different than on anime series. Definitely. I definitely agree. Then again, I don't really watch a lot of animes these days either, but I will pick an anime over a regular series anytime. Kind of anytime. Although, since it's autumn now, and we talked about series, I kind of got the itch to re-watch Over the Garden Wall, because that one is just so cozy. I love that series. But it's also like, it's animated. It doesn't count. It's not like a series in that sense, if that makes sense. I also liked the other one that I can never remember the name of. Gravity Falls. Watched all of Gravity Falls. Liked that one. It's been also very many years since watching that one. And I don't really feel like rewatching it in the same way I kind of want to rewatch Over the Garden Wall, but that's one series I watched and liked. The Case Set of Vanities by Cube the Game Company, believe, but I own the Blue Exorcist first book. I think I have that one as well. I never read it though. I found it at the thrift store and bought it because, oh look, a manga book for like no money at all. I'll pick it up, sure. And I've yet to read it. I watch more anime than non-person anime. Non-person anime? What do you mean with non-person? Sorry, I'm confused. What is non-person anime? The year's series Elementary is a much better Holmes interpretation. I haven't watched that one, but I am sure it is. I say, and that sounded really dismissive. I didn't mean it in a dismissive way. I'm sorry. Tuli loves Studio Ghibli movies. Me too. Me too. I love them a lot. It is a classic, yes. Emily Victoria says, need to fix the media consumption because I'm constantly in overwhelm. Oh no! I want to turn the brain off, disengage with sensory input at times. Spent the weekend emotionally spent being overwhelmed. That is no good. That is no good at all. But yeah, re-evaluation then sounds like a good idea. Because constant overwhelm is really, really bad. I don't like that. Don't like that for you. The Blue Exorcist, one of the animes. First animes I watched. Nice. Oh, you mean actual people acting? Yeah. I prefer anime over actual acting series as well. For sure. Sorry, I was just confused there. David asks what everyone's favorite anime is, because his is Cowboy Bebop. That is a classic. I also enjoy Cowboy Bebop. Lucy says, feel that way too. It's hard to engage in everyday world when we're so tied to the phones. Yeah, for sure. Everything is so online. Especially when that's kind of something you work with as well. It's sometimes difficult to stay like grounded in everyday things. Cartoon series just hit different. They do for sure. And hello Jada. Hello. Super late but glad I was able to catch you before you left. Actually, I haven't looked at the time. It's almost, unfortunately, time to end stream. You are right. Very happy to see you before I have to jump off. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer, so we have time to chat for a little bit. But yeah, I had no idea the time had flown by this much. Pumpkin's favorite is Freerin. Nice. Very nice. Kinoko says, right now it's Case Study of Vanities and Windbreaker. Emily Victoria really liked Unhappy. Watched it at a great time. Jada also loves Case Study of Vanitas. And Fraser loved FMA. Nice. Very nice. Tool is Grave of the Fireflies, which is one. Yeah, that one is such a hard watch, but it's a beautiful, beautiful movie. It is. I've seen it too. It is quite upsetting, but very beautiful. Beautifully made. Jada loved FMA BH, Death Note, and Read Life. Very nice. Did I mess up somewhere? I think I did. What have I done? What did Shaiyeh do? No, I didn't. I just cannot read my knitting again. It's okay. There we go. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. There we go. I don't know if I know what my favorite anime is. I really like... I haven't watched it in a really long time, so I don't know if it's in my top faves anymore, but I watched Madoka several times because I used to at least really like that one. That's also kind of a difficult watch, honestly, but I liked it. I don't know if I probably still like it. Other than that, I don't really... Obviously, I really like Sailor Moon as well, but... What was the last series? I don't even know what the last one I watched was. Anyway, I think it's seeing a PhD supervisor bring more on social media. Now he's on the research leave, got you re-evaluating, especially as he lives very offline. Ah, yeah. So this says Code Lyok is best series 2. That's one I haven't heard of. Ron Elliot says haven't read manga or watched anime in a while, but used to like Yotsubato and Kimi no Todoke. Nice. Just some sappy feel good stuff. I enjoy sappy feel good stuff, so that's very nice. And yes, Grave of the Fireflies is so powerful. It really is. It really is. Also one with a mother and wolf kiddos. Which one is that? Plus the one with the red ribbon that ties the girl and boy together. Love Madoka, first anime to make you cry. It makes me cry so much. I cry my way through that entire series. But yeah, I actually have, you can't see it from here, but I have Madokami on my, the Nendoroid Madokami on the shelf behind me. And I also have some Sailor Moon figures there. Pumpkin says, dress up darling, it's also just fun and cozy. Been watching season 2 lately. David has been saying we should watch that one, so maybe we will. And also, Stephen has been saying we need to watch Dungeon Meshi. We also haven't done that yet, but maybe we'll watch some anime soon. Gotta get Lizzie back to school. Hugs to you too, and safe... no, wait, you have homeschool. I was going to say safe driving. Safe schooling. Good luck with it, Frizzy, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Thank you for coming today. Can't type, that's okay. I can't speak, so. See you around, Frizzy. The Unaware Atelier Master is also fun. I have not heard about that one. So many great recommendations in chat today. That's awesome. Make my fiance Buckalode plushies and I won him an official Miku plush. Very nice. Very happy with all I make him. Nice. Very, very nice. I have also an Android, a Sakura Miku, on the same shelf as my Madokabi. He has the whole collection on his desks. That's nice. But yeah, we are at 10. So unfortunately, I have to wrap things up now. We did not quite make it to the second decrease, but we are like a couple of rows from it. So I'm probably just going to continue on that tomorrow. I was going to say after stream, but I really want to go to bed. So, but yeah. That's your favorite Miku? She's probably my favorite Miku as well. She's really pretty. I love the pink and the flowers. I love a good Sakura blossom. So, but yeah, I need to wrap things up. Thank you everyone so much for being here today, for hanging out and for crafting with me. It's been great. Because now I'm just gonna sit and do weird hand gestures. So, hi. Now I can do all of the things with my hands without it looking weird on 2 cameras. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out today, and I hope the knitting cam was a good addition to the stream so we could see what I was working on. And yeah, I will see you again soon. Everyone have a great rest of your day or morning or evening or whatever time it is for you. So happy time zone, and I will see you again soon. Night night everyone. Bye.